want to ask you some questions. Please, can you tell me the reason why some Italians are scared of black?
Well, I would say there are several factors that can be taken into consideration. First, the language barrier. Italians tend not to be able to speak other languages, and that might be a reason why they might be intimidated. Then there might be cultural differences, because I think Italians are, generally speaking, very conservative, and so they're very attached to their way of living, and anything that goes outside of what's considered standard for Italians is not welcomed, is not accepted. But this I would say this is nothing. I mean, maybe not nothing, but not much to do with the color of the skin of someone, but with his behavior. Because if I, for example, even if I'm white, did not respect my family in some way, or act in a way that my family would not approve of, I would still be not welcome in my nuclear family, for example. So I'm not sure that it has much to do with the color of the skin itself, but rather with maybe behaviors, customs, traditions that foreign people in general have and that Italians do not have. And then there might be some racism, but I would say that's more prevalent in the older generation, and it is not as present in younger generations. So yeah, these are the reasons. I think.
As I'm going around and I'm trying to look for people to interview, I saw a young man with a lady, so I tried to approach them, they were just running away. Can you tell me why?
Maybe they thought you were someone who's begging for money, because that is a phenomenon which is prevalent here. Many people who look like, many people who look like you might go around begging for money, and might be, they might have an insisting way of demanding for money, and that bothers Italian people, especially if there's a lady, or if they're old, or if there's an old lady who might not be able to defend herself. People get more scared. So I would say it's nothing personal towards you, but if I see 10 people that have blonde hair that do something, and I'm gonna meet another person with blonde hair who does exactly the same thing, I'm going to be inclined to think that that person is going to act in the same way. Is that automatic? No. Does that always happen? No. But there are always exceptions to every rule. However, I would imagine that more vulnerable people tend to be intimidated because of this.
So what's the message you pass to those people that behave like that used to behave like that? I want you to pass a message to those people that used to behave like that. And use Italy to pass it to them, because not all Italians understand English. So let's say to advise them
in Italian.
In Italian language.
Sicuramente bisogna eliminare ogni forma di razzismo, bisogna tenere in considerazione le singole persone, perché ogni persona è diversa e ogni persona non è detto che si comporti come altre persone, e bisogna cercare di trattare tutti quanti con rispetto e con dignità. E direi di cercare di essere un po' più aperti mentalmente e cercare di capire le culture di altre persone, capire i costumi, le tradizioni, le usanze di altre persone, e e non essere così rigidi mentalmente, da non essere tolleranti di persone che vengono da culture diverse.